that question because the phone rang and it did something. So, but he was saying it's okay to ask a woman for money.
No, I don't think so. I don't think a man should ask a woman for money when he's dating her. You know, you trying to woo her. Is that you got? Don't worry about it. When she wants marry your ass, you gonna be able to pay. But I don't believe. I dated my wife all through college, and I took her out to eat every night because she was working a little old chicken shit job and wasn't making no money, and and I just felt it was my duty to do that. But when you once get married, then I feel that the lady can chip in, because another thing I don't believe in. I don't believe in separate bank accounts. Now, I got a lot of my friends, they got their bank account, wife got their bank account. If you love and trust your companion, why do you have to have separate bank account? Me and my wife just don't believe in that. But, but somebody in the family don't trust the other person with the money. Yeah, that might be the woman, might be the man, but that's an individual thing that you got to work out for yourself.
Okay, so on money too, somebody asks, should men pay the mortgage and the woman do the rest, or 50-50 on everything?
Well, it all depends on who makes the most money. In my case, I've always made, not always, because when I first started out in life, my wife making more money, but I got to a point where I was making more, and I think the man should carry most of the load. I really do. Because, well, let's make this my wife and I have always done 60-40, and she gives me more support. I give her support, plus I think the man should take most of the lead for the money concern.
Okay, all right. So let's see what else they have for you. Someone says, how do you feel about women who fix food instead of cook food?
Well, you know what? See, like I said, I'm an old man, and my grandmother and my mother and everybody always was great cooks. I'm not too into that pre-prepared shit. I think that wife should be. Matter of fact, if you got a woman that can't cook shit, you don't need her ass.
Why not?
Well,
maybe a lot of men are the cooks these days.
Yeah, my son is the cook around the house, but I can't. I'm not too adapted in that cooking shit. So I got to have a woman that's gonna cook for me.
So that's a preference, really.
That's a preference.
Okay.
Yeah. If you happy with cooking every night, you cook for your wife cooking every night, so be it. But that's a preference thing.
Okay.
But I believe in the woman should do the cooking.
Okay, so we got a question says, how do you feel about the shift of men staying home and women working?
It all depends on who make the most money, and it all depends on why you have kids. So like I got a friend that he has 5 kids, and his wife was a nurse, and he could make more money by staying home than going on a job for himself. That
sounds like he can save more money, right?
Well, no, what it is, babysitting about $150, $125, $50 a week. So he was saving about $800 a week, and he didn't have a job making that much. So he was actually saving money by being at home, being a babysitter. But me, I ain't for that babysitting shit. I was growing up where the man is supposed to take the lead, and the woman, if possibility, the woman stay home. So I'm not into that man staying home shit. Okay, that's all I gotta say about that.
All right, so that brings me to the next question: what is your perspective on the dynamic of the African American family then versus now?
Well, you know what? I don't want to get religious here and everything, but when I was coming up, the man was the head of the family with his wife and his kids, and that's just the way it was. Now, you got kids running that damn house, and but you know what? It's all about the Bible. The Bible must fulfill, and it's gonna get tough, and it's gonna get a lot tougher than what it is. But it's no respect, no morals, nothing is happening. You got the kids running wild. Ain't no way in the hell I'm gonna have a kid living home with me and running my shit. That's just not gonna happen. If you're supposed to be the man of your house, so damn it, be the man of your house.
Okay, so Another person's asking, what do you feel about men that are staying home after 40 and then they're not taking care of their mom?
Not taking care of their moms.
Well, they're staying home. The question is, I think that's what they're saying. That what do you feel about men that still stay home, that are still living at home?
Oh, hell no with that bullshit. You know what? I'm gonna give you a prime example. And my son left when he was 18. I came home one Friday evening, and my daughter and my wife was sitting home, snotting their nose, crying. I said, "What's wrong? What's going on?" "Oh, my son left home. Terry left home." I said, "Screw it. Let his ass go." I think all young men, when they get 18 and 20, they should be on their own. I know you run into problems that may something happen. You might have to let your kids come back home. But a 40-year-old man, he need to burn his damn drawers if he's still home with his parents and shit. Living on his grandmother and on his grandfather. That's just bullshit. That's simple as that. That's all I can say about that.
Okay. Anything else you want to... Oh, wait. I got one just come through. About what do you think about South Carolina? And what do you think about where our young black youth is going, black males? I totally, that's the question.
I assume you're talking about the shooting that why the guy killed the 9 black people in the church?
Yes.
Well, you know what? And then we got an uproar here about bringing down the Confederate flag. I realize that most people doesn't realize, but Carolina has been trying to bring down the flag for a long period of time here. But you know what? I think it should bring down the flag. But bringing down the flag is not going to stop all these racial white, but I ain't going to say white people, but all these racial people in South Carolina. And I know it's going around the country where bring down the flag, bring down the statue. But you know what? You need to try to do something to put some love in these old racialized people's hearts.
Yeah.
You know, you know what? It's a simple thing, but you're gonna be able to fire a damn flag everywhere else. But I agree with bringing down the courthouse. That'll give some people self-confidence, but it's just a false self-confidence because they're gonna still have all that hatred in their damn hearts.
And what do you think about the youth in the black community? Where are we going today and all of that?
Black youth is out of control. But you know what? They're not responsible. It's coming from the home. Home training, you can't beat home training under no circumstances. And then you got all these young mothers and everything. You know what? Product of your environment. Now, a lot of people can beat the product of their environment, but it's hard. Because monkey see is monkey do. And you know what? We don't have the love. We don't have God. And if you don't have love and God in your home, you're going to have chaos. Because you'll have a devil up in there. You know he'll try to fuck up everything. Mm-hmm. So you're going to have to, if women, women just having kids too early now. See, it used to be a disgrace for a young woman, 16, 17, to have a baby. And she was scorned. But that's just a norm now, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But that's just, and plus the fact that these damn daddies, them son of bitches, they running like the house on fire. So, what can you do? Just try to do the best you can do.
Yeah, and keep God in your life, like you said.
Keep God in your life. Whatever you do, keep God in your life. Every day.
Yeah. All right, so I think that you were saying something to me about old towns or something with the police. Or...
Oh, I was speaking of the thing both people said about this young lady in Preview,
Yeah.
And
Sandra
I think she was kind of actress in being controversial about the establishment here in the United States. But what you got to realize, I was from a small town. Mm-hmm. And you got to be able to keep your place in because they'll put the hammer on your ass in these small towns. Mm-hmm. Racial, Ku Klux Klan. So whenever you get stopped in a small town in America, you need to know where you are, and you need to try to do the best you can do to keep your ass out of trouble. I don't understand how in the hell she get thrown all the way over in the ditch behind a routine traffic thing. She was pulling in a lane without putting the blankets on. But I'm pretty sure what she did is start talking shit. They pull her out, pull over, but you just got to be in your own place when you get to this small town, because they'll put some shit on your ass. And that's all I got to say about that.
All right. Do you have some last words for the people?
Well, you know what? I'll see you guys on the next round, and I hope that what I'm saying. You know what? Let me put it that way. I'm just old man and done some experiences in life. I don't know everything, but I can help you a little bit on your way. And you know what? And just listen to what I say and take it for a grain of sand and keep going in your life. And he will really tell you in that little deep voice, if you're religious. Now, I know I'm talking to everybody not religious, but he'll tell you in a small voice what you really should do. And take heed.
All
And
right.
that's it.
Until the next time.
Okay.